Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua have mercy upon you. Okay, I'm on this brother page, TSG Uncut. The name of the video, doctors say single moms are the biggest crisis to black people. There go that black. There go that black. And black is what? Black is a color. Don't have anything to do with a nationality of a people. For those of you all like to go by black, you know, black, when you want to remain black, that just show your ignorance in what? In oneself. You still sleep, you're not woke. In other words, right? So let's just hear that short but sweet. We're gonna get right into it.
The 5 biggest challenges black people have for the next 100 years. The number one challenge is the existential crisis of the black family. The existential crisis of the black family. Marriage in our culture is down to 34%. When we were growing up, it was 85%. It's now down to 34%.
That can't be good, right?
You got any kids?
Yes, I have 3. And 3 baby daddies.
Oh, no. See? You the problem. You's a problem. That's what it is, bro.
3 kids, 3 baby daddies. Like my boyfriend?
Hell no.
Do you have any kids?
I do. Brace yourself.
I believe you won't be able to top the women that have been on my show.
Are you sure about that?
I have 7 children.
Come again.
Are they all by the same man?
No,
How many men?
5.
That's going to be a lot.
Well, the right one will accept it all.
Hell no.
The right one will accept it all. Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Someone who is just doesn't have the stuff together.
Do you hear yourself, woman?
Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18.
5 times.
19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. From 7 different men.
A clean 7 by 7?
And I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child.
I beg your pardon?
And that's by my food stamp plug. That helps me get $3,000 a month in food.
Maybe I'm tripping, but the food stamp plug is just Uncle Sam, right? What are we talking about here?
Oh, yes. I mean, I was young, but I don't care.
She was young.
I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm going to continue to have more.
She finna be a whole 8 by 8.
71% of our sisters are not married. 29% will never get married. 63% of our brothers are not married. 30% of them will never get married. There is no culture in the history of humankind that has risen to maximize their full human potential without family at the center of their culture.
You hear that? Without family at the center of your culture. Do you all hear? You know, I wonder, do you women really be hearing yourselves? Because you all think shit is cute and funny. You know, you want to make everything a joke. You know, everything a joke and laughter. You gotta laugh at everything, and everything a joke, including your condition that you are putting yourself in. You know, the shit is amazing, man. But you know, you don't care because you still continue to what? You still continue to do the same thing that you've been doing, that you know wrong, and you still continue to do it because why? Because you allowed this dysfunction, and the so-called white man allowed this dysfunction because he knows that if he allows you all to continue in that route, you're going to be what? Dysfunctional. So therefore, the household of so-called black people is going to be destroyed. It's not hard. Wicked women. So let's hear this, and I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna break in between.
The 5 biggest challenges black people have for the next 100 years. The number one challenge is the existential crisis of the black family. The existential crisis of the black family. Marriage in our culture is down to 34%. When we were growing up, it was 85%. It's now down to 34%.
That can't be good, right?
You got any kids?
Yes, I have 3.
Yeah, marriage was a good thing when I was growing up. Marriage was a good thing. People was looking forward to be married. People were looking forward. Most people, when I was growing up and coming up, in the 60s, 70s, right up in people were trying to get they're married. You know, most people start from high school, some even middle school, even younger, and be with one another and be with one another forever. You know, but now we have a society of women that is wicked, and their own concern, their concern is not their husbands, because they want to be married, but they want to be married for a purpose, and that purpose always consists of what? Money, monetary gain, funds. You know, they don't care about children. That's a lie. You know, they are it's not all women now. It's not all women, but it's the majority of women. Just like all men, I'm talking about so-called black men and black women. It's not all black men, not all black women. So if it don't apply to you, then don't take offense to it. But if you're taking offense to what I'm saying, whether you're a so-called black woman or you're a so-called black man, then guess what? You are the problem. You are the problem. So it doesn't really matter whether or not I can't get it right now. Got a phone call. Anyway, so let me hit this scripture right quick. Let's go into Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. A wicked woman will give your ass the blues. You hear me, man? Will give you the blues. Because she's gonna initially start out by what? By taking your money and spending it on and having spending on nothing. Her friends, things she don't need. Fake ass hair, toenails, they believe in stunning. Eve loved to act like she rich when she don't have shit. Don't have nothing. And the jakes that they be with, be hustling in the hood on these street corners, they don't have anything either. So guess what? You all need to be together. A wicked woman gonna always find a wicked nigga to be with, man. It's that simple. I'd rather dwell with a lion and dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So Jake don't get no pass either. Jake wicked as hell too. Let's go to Hosea 2 and verse, let's see, 2 and 7. Hosea 2 and 7. And she shall follow after her what? Her lovers. Yeah, let's play it right here. I'm going to go to the precept right here. This is her right here. Right?
And 3 baby daddies.
Oh, no. See? You the problem. You's a problem.
See, the guy said you the problem. But she took it at everything's a joke with Eve. All she wants is a good laugh, eat, and have children for what? For monetary gain. Those are her 3 goals in life. Her overall aspect and succeeding in what they the problem. Like the dude said, you all take it for a joke and think everything's funny. Everything's funny, you all. Let's hear it again. Everything is funny, but in the end, it's not gonna be funny because in the end, you're gonna catch it.
That can't be good, right? You got any kids?
Yes, I have 3. And 3 baby daddies.
Oh, no. See? You the problem. You's a problem. That's what it is, bro.
3 kids, 3 baby daddies. You want my 4th one?
Hell no.
You have any kids?
See that? You want to be my 4th one? They think it's cute. It's funny. That's a trap right there. That is a trap. And what do? They run back and forth to their baby daddies. So why would a dude mess with a chick that got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children, man? With different guys, man. They're gonna be what? they're gonna be running back and forth through man to man, man to man. All them baby daddy can still what? Still hit. Yes. Hosea 2:7. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. They don't want her. They don't want her. All she is a decent or maybe a good lay. But she shall not overtake them, and she shall what? Seek them, but shall not find them. Why? Because most of them, even probably half of the children, they don't even, the dude that claiming the children probably not even the father. Right? These are the things that we constantly are in the midst of. These guys claiming children that don't even belong to them. And the women are ashamed of their wickedness, but they would. They're always trying to hide the overall their wickedness, but it can't be hid. Everybody knows, but in their own mind, they thinking that is hidden. They thinking that they are free from that sinful lust that they did behind walls. You're not free. First off, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, sees all things. And what you do in the dark will always come into the light. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them, and she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband. After having multiple children, she wants to go back to what? To the man. For what? For then was it better with me than now. Because she's figured out that don't no man want you. Don't no man truly want you. Just because women be thinking that they call themselves that like with the athletes, be laying down with these athletes, right? These basketball player, football player, whatever it is. They think because they come lay down with them, they say we dated. You ain't dated. You just was a bump and run. You haven't dated anyone. You just was a lay, baby. That's all you was. Trust, I know too. Been there, done that. Right? But the scriptures is very clear concerning a woman being laying down with multiple men, and concerning it being, let's see something right here right quick. I want Jeremiah. This is why in the days of old, the women would put to death. Because see, these things here, women laying down with multiple men can cause what? Can cause diseases. And diseases that would kill you. During this time we have what? We have medicines that can cure most of these things, but not all of them. And these things are what? They'll spread it through what? Through women, through sexual behavior. A man can sleep with 15 women and not catch one thing, as long as no 15 women have not what? Laid down with another man. The diseases is spread through women. And when a man gets something, he gets it from a woman. He don't get it's not vice versa. So if a woman do get it from a man, he done got it from what? Laying out with another nasty woman. It's not hard, man. These are the things that the so-called white man won't tell you. That's just like Eve run to the clinic, man, all the time. Back and forth to the clinic. And you got these women in these clinics telling these women, oh, girls, your drawers, get you some cotton drawers or this and that there. Oh, don't wear no drawers. Huh? Or they'll tell them, hey, it's a soap. You got to change the soap. Your soap too strong for you. No, it's neither of those things. They just tell you those things for you to keep doing the wickedness that you're doing with laying down with multiple men. And in the process, you laying down with multiple men, you're going to catch something. But everything, and then they tell you, every time you come back and forth from the doctor, they tell you, well, you got a yeast infection. Girl, I keep getting this yeast infection. Not a yeast infection. It's not a yeast infection. Those are, different names. They call it gonorrhea. They call it all these different terms. What is it? You know the terms. I don't really know them because I never had it. Never had it, right? So these are the things. All these different terms they're given. They're all really the same thing. It just having you think in your mind that you're catching different things when most of them are the same. It's just a discharge. Discharge come from what? From laying down with multiple men. You can't get rid of it. It's not. So this is Jeremiah. I'm sorry for my rant, but no rants are needed because sometimes people learn from rants. You giving information and giving good common sense to things that most would never even think about. This is Jeremiah 3:1. They say if a man put away his wife, so a man don't have to. So why do a man normally put away his wife? For adultery. Most men do not want an adulterous woman. Contrary to what they say, right? They'll lay down with you, but they're not gonna marry you. If they know a woman skipping around from man to man to man to man, he's not gonna marry her, man. If he had that knowledge of her, right? But he'll lay down with her. They say if a man put away his wife, and she shall go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? That's a question. Shall he return unto her again? No, he shouldn't. You want to know why? Because shall not that land be greatly polluted? How is it polluted? Because she had laid down with multiple men, and she's subject to what? To give you something. You can catch something, and you can catch something you cannot get rid of by laying down with a woman that laying down with multiple men. That shit is deadly to some, not all, but some, because a lot of people get lucky. Shall not that land be polluted? But thou hast what? Has played the harlot. So Eve is a whore. This is a constant behavior amongst our people, man. And they think it's cool because they free. They free to get. What that is? Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus 26 in verse 8. A drunken woman, right? A drunken woman in a gutter, meaning someone that runs the street from man to man. A gutter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Like this woman here. Good example.
I do. Brace yourself.
I believe you won't be able to top the women that been on my show.
Are you sure about that?
I have 7 children.
Come again.
Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
5.
That's going to be a lot.
Well, the right one will accept it all.
See that?
Oh, no.
The
right one.
The right one would accept it all, and she right. The right sucker would accept it all. Take care of all her 7 kids, and while he taking care of all her 7 kids, she still mainly doing what? Sleeping around with them 5 or 6 or whatever or 4, right? She may not be sleeping around with 5. She may be sleeping around with 2 or 3 of them, but she gonna remain laying down with these men. And then she may have another one. And then he go to claim that child, and that child still not his. Eve is something wicked, man. Something wicked. This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 8 again. A drunken woman in a gutter, meaning one that runs the street, a gutter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Look at her. She proud. She's very proud in her wickedness, in her being what? A whore, a harlot. Verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be what? Known in her haughty looks and eyelids. I'm quite sure she wear them long eyelids and be batting them. They all wear them, right? And all they do is battle and what? Be trying to what? Get men. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her what? In straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. Abuse herself. How she's abusing herself? By running the street, being excessively what? Free. Free choices of what? Or laying down with whatever man she want to lay down with. This is why these women was what? Was put to death in those days. Because why? Because they was whores. Whores spread diseases, man. Diseases are not, all diseases are not curable, man. What should I say? It's not curable, man. This is just pure wickedness. Most of y'all don't care. You still gonna continue on doing what it is you're doing anyway, though. Ecclesiastes 42 and 11. Keep a sure watch over a what? A shameless daughter. This is why men you need men in the homes. Because again, well not again, I repeat this here, because of constant repeating of things for women to what? To attach themselves to it. Maybe the right one here and may come out of it. You never know. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. Because this is why it's always for a father to choose you a man. Because he is what? He is the best. He's going to put that best foot forward to get you a man, not one that's hanging his pants off his ass with a pocket full of money. Just because a man has a pocket full of money don't make him good. Right? And 9 times out of 10, if he got pockets full of money, it's a good chance that he's a hustler. Right? And it does not matter. And a lot of you all women be thinking these rappers want you all. These rappers don't want you. They want your man. Right? Now they might sleep with one or two of you all just to keep a rumor going around that she slept with him or she slept. Nah, he ain't gay. He slept with me. That don't mean he's not gay. These people. This is why our community, man, it's destroyed. And I don't see it coming back until you how about Shai come back and destroy you wicked niggas, man. You need to be cleansed by what? With that fire. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock of thy enemies. Yeah. They're going to always laugh at you. Man, ain't that so-and-so daughter, man? That thing hiding their ass there. Yeah. And there it is. That's all it take. And everybody after. Oh, yeah, she get high. All you got to do is buy a bag of weed and some to drink. And she all in. That's most of you all do. Food, drink. That's what you do for what? For because you're what? Because you still have a... Just because you all are... age don't make you a woman. Age does not make you a woman. Why the age does not make you a woman? Because you're still doing childish things. Right? You still running around. You still acting like a man can tell you anything to get you to lay down with him. It ain't hard. This is why you are the weaker vessel, man. The weaker vessels there because you're easy. You're easy to sway to do what? Just about anything a man want him to do. All you gotta do is say the right words. Lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies, in a byword in the city, in a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the what? The multitude. Behold, not everybody's beauty and sit not in the midst of what? Of women. And from garments cometh and moth, and from what? Women, wickedness. You all are the epitome of wickedness, because the scriptures is very clear concerning of the woman came the beginning of what? Of sin, and through her we all die. Eve. And through you we all die. Starting with you what? You head tribe or you women, man. Which is you so-called black women, man. You all be proud in your wickedness, man. Look at her, man. Look at her face. She's proud. She's proud of being a whore. And nobody gonna hold back on your feelings and your emotions. Give a damn about your feelings and emotions because you are. A whore is a whore, and a harlot is a harlot. You need to be calling these harlots out and exposing them into the amount that they are. And don't be, you niggas, well, that's going to be a toss-up too, because why? Jake just as wicked as Eve. These pants sagging off their asses all day long. Right? Let's read that again. Jeremiah 3 and verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Hell no. Why? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast what? Played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again to me, saith the Lord Yahweh. So you all doing the same thing as a whole with the Heavenly Father. You 2/3, men and women. You all are playing what? Playing what? Being a harlot, meaning you are committing spiritual fornication against the Heavenly Father, man, by praising what? Starting out with who? Jesus. JC. And then you got the purple people, IUIC, Most High Christ bless. You all are playing the harlot, man. You know, it does not matter, man. And then you women, you are twofold in catching and committing wickedness. Because most of you all need to be what? Need to be caught and what? And laid down, man. And deleted. Because you're not gonna come out of it. We know you're not gonna come out of it. Because it's already what? It's already been written for you all to not to come out of it, because Yahweh Shai, the only way you all are gonna come up. Let me keep this out. Ain't this stuff jump on the screen when they want to jump on the screen, don't it? You all don't want to come out of this because because Esau Edom allowing you all to what? To be who you are and what you are. Right? So let's see this next one right here. Another proud whore. That's what she is. That's what they are. Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions, meaning their sins. This is wickedness here, man. I had rather dwell with a lion and dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
I will accept it all. Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't have his stuff together.
Do you hear yourself, woman?
Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13.
Now listen to this tramp. This one for you are always trying to uplift these young women around here that's 13 and 14 years old, 15, 16 years old. They're not children. They're women. Once they have their cycles, they are subject for what? For pregnancy. And 9 times out of 10, once she find out what it's all about, if she don't have someone with a man, she's gonna lay around with multiple men. That's any woman in the hood, a so-called black woman. If she start out when she's 13 years old, 12 and 13 years old, laying down with a man after her menstruation, she's not gonna lay down with one man. She's gonna lay down with multiple men. She have no control, because why? She is really subject to what? To being what? Conned. You ain't got to con. I got to do tell her something nice, or buy something, buy a piece of candy. When they're that young, buy them something to eat, some food to do what? They'll lay down, man, every single time, man. They'll come over just to eat. That's Eve. You know, we know Eve love eating. She love eating, man. So listen to this harlot here. They say she had 7 kids by what? By the age of 20, from 7 different men, and is getting $3,000 in food stamp. Listen to the tramp here.
Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18.
5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. From 7 different men.
We know she ain't ashamed of it. We know this here. We know she ain't ashamed of it. Ain't no shame in Eve. You know, ain't no shame in her. Ain't no shame in Eve. You want to know why ain't no shame in Eve? Because why? Because this is something that's been prevalent in the hoods for a long time. This is something that have been prevalent in our hood for a long time, and it still continues to be a problem in the hood. Why? Why is it a problem in the hood? Because these women are what? Are not teaching these young girls anything. All they teaching them is get your money. Get your money. Go be the best whore you can. Get your bag. Hey, little say, get your bag. Go get your bag. Huh? Where he work. That's what they want to know out the top. Where he work. What he got. Proverbs 6:25. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with what? Her eyelids. Why? Why not? Why? Because she's a wicked woman. It's not hard. For what? For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to what? To a piece of bread. Meaning what? She's going to take him down, man. And she's going to take everything from him. Having no children by him, man. It does not matter if she got 3 or 4 by another man, or another 4 or 5 other men. Now she done met you, sucker, for you to take her all her children. And then in the process of her taking, after like 4 or 5 years in a house that you've been in for 30 years, after them children, guess what? She going to take you home. Cause why? Because the court system is what? It's with them. It's with them, man. For by means of a whorish woman, this is Proverbs 6:26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, meaning she's going to bring him all the way down, man. And an adulteress will hunt for what? For a precious life. What does that mean? If it's necessary, she will what? She will take his life as well. Just to get what? His money. His monetary gain. Just to get his money, man. Verse 27. Can a man take take fire in his bosom and his clothes? No, that's it. I'm going to leave right there. I'm going to go right quick. Just to back that precept, boy. They go to 25 and 21. 25 and 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for what? For pleasure. Don't stumble at her beauty, man, because her beauty is she's gonna cause you what? Much pain and suffering. And you're gonna lose everything fooling with her.
Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18.
5 times.
19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. From 7 different men.
A clean 7 by 7?
And I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child.
I beg your pardon?
And that's by my food stamp plug. That helps me get 3.
Food stamp plug. You know, they gang sales, man. You know, Eve is the ultimate gang sale of this time. You always got some slick and smart to say to justify her wickedness, that she's those spells that she's casting in the hood, man. And being involved, she got a hand in everything, man. She got a hand in everything, and it's she's not gonna come out of it. Ecclesiastes 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. She's going to be slain. She's going to be like the mire in the street, man. She's going to be what? Cast in that dung. You know what dung is? Dung is what you sit on the toilet and do. Huh? That's what she's going to be. She's going to be what? She's going to be what? She's going to be laid in the street as ashes, because the worm is not going to it's not going to be able to what? To feed on her body, her flesh, because why? Because those ICBM missiles, they're gonna destroy her. That hell fire that scripture speak about, that hell is what? Is your everlasting, your body burning until you are ashes. Yes, like being placed in one of those what they call it. You know what I'm talking about, when they put you in that thing for your ashes and burn your body to ashes. Yeah, that's what you're going to be. But can you imagine the mass scale of all 5,000 square miles of America being what? Burned in that manner, man. So it won't be no birds feeding on anything. It won't be no possum feeding on you. It won't be your body. It won't be in the rivers being feeding on anything. Because why? Because the Heavenly Father is going to screw all this mess over him, man. Nothing but desert creatures will only be the ones that will be able to bring in what we call no, let me not ramble. Let's hear a little more.
1,000 a month in food.
Baby, I'm tripping, but the food stamp plug is just Uncle Sam, right? What are we talking about here?
Oh, yes. I mean, I was young, but I don't care.
She was young.
I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm going to continue to have more.
She finna be a whole 8x8.
71% of our sisters are not married. 29% will never get married. 63% of our brothers are not married. 30% of them will never get married. There is no culture in the history of humankind that has risen to maximize their full human potential without family at the center of their culture.
Huh? Without family at the center of your culture, man. Huh? And who's the overall? Well, they're proud wench right here. Too proud. You know, they proud, man. They too proud in being part of what? Of wickedness. And it's not gonna stop. This is why the Heavenly Father have to what? Have to re-cleanse the earth. And in the process of re-cleansing the earth, he gotta what? Do the same thing with you wicked jokers, man. Got to do the same thing with you wicked jokers, man. Let's go to Proverbs 23 and verse 26. My son, give me thy heart, meaning thy mind. Right? The laws, statutes, and commandments, meaning this truth. My son, give me thy heart, and let thy eyes observe my ways. My ways, man. So you can avoid these type of what behavior, wicked behavior, man. Verse 27 of Proverbs 23 and 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, ran through, man. And what a strange woman is a what? It's a narrow pit. Both ways, man. Huh? Both ways. When I say both ways, I mean a deep ditch. Meaning on inside and out. Because she's going to take you through hell, man. In that narrow pit, it's a good chance that she's going to put you in grave, man. Whether she would get you to fight get one of her baby daddy put you to death, or you put him to death. Or vice versa. I don't get how dudes be fighting over these whores, man. That got 6 or 7 different baby daddies, man. Killing one another, Xing out one another for what? For whores, man. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for what? For a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. Meaning what? A sinful, wicked behavior, man. I can't go further, man, but I'm not going to go further. I think the point is proven. So I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, or Kahakudash, Shalom.